Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha, this just threw me right off. My husband has a little calendar on his little bulletin board, and it's a member Grumpy Cat.
Yes.
This is what it says. Can I share with you for September?
Sure.
Okay. Grumpy Cat's got his mean face on, right? Because that's the only face Grumpy Cat had. It says, your face uses more muscles to frown than to smile. What can I say? I'm addicted to fitness. Like, way to go, Grumpy Cat.
Oh, didn't Grumpy Cat die?
Grumpy Cat's dead.
Oh, my
Grumpy
gosh.
Cat is dead.
Somebody's still making money off of the Grumpy Cat?
You betcha. You betcha.
Huh.
Right? Gotta love a Grumpy Cat.
Gotta love a Grumpy.
So true, though, hey? And then I always laugh because every time I'm impartial to Grumpy Cat because Grumpy Cat, in my opinion, looked a lot like my grandmother did.
No.
Yes, Grumpy Cat has the same face as what my nanny had.
That's
totally
really mean.
She was really mean. She was really mean. But we loved her because she was ours. Right? You love her because you got to, because you own her, right?
Because you own her?
Right? You own her. She belongs to you, so you love her anyways. But she always reminded me of Grumpy Cat. When Grumpy Cat first came out, I remember looking at it going, why do I feel like I know this face? And I'm like, oh, it's Nanny. And the comments are very Nanny-esque, eh? Yeah, it's sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Right? Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Samantha. Another week.
Oh, yes. You know, as they all roll into one now that we get in. As we get into the season I call, we're not sure if we're hot or cold.
Oh, my God, right? It's like we're getting hot in here. Nope. Cold in here. Cold. Yeah. Right?
I went out in a sweater. And I was hot and turned on my AC. I'm like, this is the problem with the transitional fall. It's like, it's not quite full jacket weather.
Right.
You should wear a sweater in the morning, but you're going to freeze your katukas off if you don't. Right. And then by the time you get home, it's the afternoon and it's warm.
The
sun's out and you got to put the AC on because you're sweating in your sweater.
You know what I've noticed? Here's my observation. I've noticed that we release our ankles sooner than we used to, and we keep them exposed. We keep them out there, exposed to the elements longer than what we used to also.
I agree, and I partake. So.
I agree, and I partake, and I used to not, but I used to poo-poo it.
Yes, you poo. Oh my God.
Right?
You know,
but I'm just about done with it.
This is interesting.
I'm just about done with it.
Because you always gave me a hard time of me not wearing a full length, whatever, nylon,
right?
Like foot strangler, as I like to call them.
I feel that I pushed it, but I'm starting to feel that it's just about time.
Nope.
I know you're going to say no, but I feel I'm there. I'm ready to make the commitment to fall. And with that, Samantha, is going to come, you know what? Guess what tomorrow is? Hallelujah.
What?
Haircut and color.
Oh, it is tomorrow.
Finally. It's a haircut and color. Can I get a hello? Hey, yeah. Right? It is 4 weeks, which means it's 3 weeks, 1 week too long. It's 1 week too long.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Your hair is not long.
You don't understand. You got long hair. People, friends of the podcast, back me up here. There has to be some women out here that have short hair. Can I tell you, this is the cycle we go through. We go through the first week of haircut is, oh my God, it's a little bit too short. And we're not loving that, right? Because it's not quite what we want. It's a little bit too short. It's not performing the way we want it to perform. Then we have week 2 and 3. Looking good. Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl. Then we get week 4. Week 4, it's like somebody took a dagger and stabbed it in my heart, right? Your hair doesn't perform. You're overcompensating by using more stuff in it. And then what style you're supposed to have is just thick and limp and heavy and teetering on a little greasy.
Okay. So, ugly-haired Lisa, because that's what you're calling yourself.
That's what I'm calling myself, ugly-haired Lisa. Totally.
Can I ask a personal question?
Sure.
Did we shower and shampoo our hair today?
Today, brand new day hair. Brand new day hair. But once it gets to this stage, what do you use? What do you use? You put in your pomade. It's less of everything is what you should use.
Less product. Oh my God. Your hair in no way is out of control because it's
so
still within it's only an inch.
It's not.
Like,
it's not.
It is so short.
It's not. Can you just cut your hair and try living in my shoes?
I have had short hair and grown it out, which, by the way, is painful.
Yeah, but you did it like 20 years ago, so it doesn't really count anymore.
I didn't enjoy it, so I will never do it again.
I know. Now you're just like, I slap it in a messy bun and call it a day. Right? Messy bun Sam.
Messy bun Sam.
Right?
Yep, pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. So anyways, this should officially be the last talk of my hair.
I highly doubt that.
I doubt it, right?
I doubt it.
Totally obsessed
now
with
that we know your 4-week cycle, we'll all be counting down the days from the moment you get your hair cut tomorrow.
Right? Exactly. Right? It's like a period. Right? I start to get a little moody. I start to get a little cranky, a little owly, bitchy, uncontrollable, hard to live with.
Oh my God. So this replaced your actual period?
I think it did. I think it replaced my actual period. And then you want to know what's funny? 3 women, so me, my boss, and my boss, all getting our haircuts and colored in the next 3 days. And I'm like, oh my God, look at how that cycle has just gone from like women who work together and they like share weird bodily cycles to, and now it's just hair as we get older, right? I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know, Samantha, right? It's been a tough week. I don't know. I'm like losing my mind.
Oh, well, I'm going to let you know that I was at Shoppers because that's my favorite place to be.
Yes, it is.
And I got told by one of the employees there in the beauty area where all the makeup and stuff is that I was a young looking woman. And I was like, thank you very much.
Wow. And that's really good.
You're too young for that scent. It's too heavy. You're too young for that. And I'm like, I am too.
Look at you. And that's good because the other day I was thinking about you and I'm like, holy shit, man, girl's going to turn 54 soon.
Oh, shut up.
So I'm glad that you had that great comment because I was feeling a little panicked for you turning 54.
I'll be fine.
Right? I was like, oh, she's getting old.
Not any different than 53.
Well, it's a year different. But so you opted not to get that scent, I'm assuming?
No, not that one, but I did get a different one. So
why were you sniffing an A&A? That smells like old lady all the time.
I am not sniffing an
Right? Why are you going to an A&A? Are you in your A&A years?
Nope, I went to the big stuff.
What about?
I went to the good stuff.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, I treated myself.
Huh. And so,
but she was lovely. She was very complimentary, and I'm like, "Don't worry, you've sold the perfume."
Nice, right? All you have to do is say it smells good. I'm in. Right?
You're too young for that. Oh,
I'll take 2 bottles. That's
and
too
thank
funny.
you.
There you go, Samantha.
But you know what, Lisa?
What?
Lisa?
Yeah.
Ugh. And I didn't watch it live. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh.
We gotta talk about it, Lisa. I know that it was a few days ago.
Really?
But I feel like, how was the Queen's funeral? You did attend virtually.
I was there. Yeah, virtually. Absolutely. Absolutely I was. Oh, Samantha, I tell you, our girl, she lived a good life.
She did?
She lived a good 96 years, right? So you have to be thankful for that.
Uh-huh.
Lots of people loved her. And here's the thing, friends of the podcast. Love the monarch, hate the monarch, hate the history of it, love the history of it. Whatever, you're entitled to your opinions. We're not going there, that's for sure. But you got to respect anybody that can do the same job for 70 years with a happy face and be like still just holding her own, shaking the hands, kissing the babies, right? And doing all that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, you gotta respect it, man. She deserves the respect, and the world came out for her to show her the respect. Like David Beckham waited like 14 hours, like major soccer star, waited 14 hours, could have skipped the queue. No, he's not skipping the queue. He's doing like everybody else.
Because he said his father was a royalist.
Oh, see.
So he did it for him.
Right? And that's everybody. So many people there for if my grandmother was alive, if my mother was alive, right? The whole bit. So it was good. It was good. I got up at 1 a.m.
Oh, God.
1 a.m. I took a bereavement day and from work.
You took a vacation day.
It was bereavement. Thank you. And vacation means I'm doing something fun and celebrating.
That's true.
Bereavement, I was not.
Okay.
So I took a bereavement day and watched all of it, and it was so good. You'd be so proud. You know how, like, in my 50s, I cry in the kitchen?
Yes.
I wasn't crying. I was doing so good, right? Because I'd made peace with it, right? I mean, I knew there was going to be some moments that were going to be touching, and I was okay with that. It was going to be just fine, just fine. Was doing good. Got through the first service, no problem, right? Thought it was beautiful. Second, right? The second part where they were going to Windsor Castle, right? Ready for that too, right? It's going to be a long walk, a lot of walking, a lot of horses, clip-clopping, the whole bit. And was doing good. And then all of a sudden I said, this is, if I can quote myself, this is what I said to Mike. I looked at Mike. Are you fucking kidding me? The corgis? And then the waterfall started. The tears that was the end of it. That was the end. I didn't care about it. The horse didn't get me. The grandchildren didn't get me.
The corgis was I thought that was lovely touch, but the horse is what got me.
No, it didn't get me. Didn't get me.
The horse got me.
But the corgis.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, now I'm a blubbering, crying mess. And then that became the most watched clip of the day. So every time I came on, I'm like, I can't do this yet. I cannot do this yet.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm like, really? You had to bring the corgis, did you? Right?
You know what? I felt really bad for the people that had to walk on the road where all the horses had gone.
Yes.
They were walking through stuff.
Yeah.
That was unpleasant.
But it was amazing, right? Got through it. I got through it. And, but it got me thinking a lot about, like, you know, like when it's my time, like, what do you do?
Oh my God. Okay. So there was a lot of pomp and circumstance with the queen.
Right? Right?
Lisa, you're no queen. Okay.
Well,
let's be calm here.
I've already decided I want no hymns.
Okay, good.
Right? Because I think that just drags it on. Even though I thought the time limit was really, really good for the funeral. Like, I don't know. I guess when you're the queen, 1 hour is good, right? Because any other funeral I've ever been to, never over. That shit's never done 1 hour.
It should be.
By the time they have the video montage and then the hymns and the da-da-da, it's gone. It's like
that's if it's in a church.
All right, and the whole bit. So, but it got me thinking. It got me thinking about, you know, like what do I want?
Like, what kind of music do you want? Do you want to like?
I don't want music.
Oh my God, you have to play Anne Murray.
Anne Murray. Yeah. Well, so like at my wedding, right? Like the music that played while people ate supper was Anne Murray. So of course she would accompany me at my funeral for sure, right? So it'd be her greatest hits, right?
Of course it will.
Little bit of everything, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, just like on the loop, right? Just keep it going. And, for sure, you know, but I want no hymns because I think hymns just they make people cry.
You know what you should get? You should get a queen impersonator.
Well,
to officiate your funeral.
I don't know if I want that because no, only one queen. Only one queen, right?
I'm just saying, like, it would be kind of fitting because you like the queen a lot.
Well,
you really do need to plan your funeral because people are going to get weird with you. Oh,
They
she
are.
liked this. She liked that.
Right?
She
Right?
liked
No,
this.
don't forget fake cat Maggie and, right? All this sort of weird shit. Exactly. What I know that I want is I know that I want good sandwiches.
Of course, because
Right?
that's all we talk about is funeral sandwiches.
Right? I want some funeral sandwiches because that's all I thought about with the Queen. Like these people, like when do they take time out to have a little snack?
Well, that's what I thought too. And I'm like, they're
What are they
walking,
eating?
they're driving, they're sitting, they're singing, they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, when are you having a cuppa? When are you having a cup of tea? When are you going to have a little
Right.
sandwich? Like,
Right? When are you having a cucumber sandwich? When are you breaking out the egg salad with no crust?
like no wonder
Like-
people were fainting. Nobody was feeding them.
Nobody's feeding these people, right? Come on. I feel that we missed out on that, right? Where's the food? Right? So,
Come on.
I don't know. It got me thinking, right? Some things that I want. So I definitely want some good sandwiches.
Well, you got to have the good little desserts too, right?
Oh yeah, you got to have the dainties.
Yeah, you got to have the
right?
dainties.
Right.
It's, you know what? That is such an old word.
It really is an old word. Got to have the dainties.
Gotta
But
have
that word,
dainties.
but is it only used at funeral time? Dainties? Because other than that, it's like a Nanaimo bar.
Yeah.
Right? A butter tart, a little
butter
piece
tart.
of cake. Right? But at a funeral, it's a dainty.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God.
So yeah, and then you got to have your 3 funeral sandwiches, right? The egg salad, the tuna fish, and the salmon.
Of course.
Right? Right? You got to do that. And then I don't know, what do you have? Do you have a punch? I don't know what you have. What is the
punch.
funeral drink? What's the funeral drink?
Coffee, tea.
Coffee, tea, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I got bored of dying, so I went back to not worrying about it. Right?
And she's done with that.
I'm over it. I'm over death. I'm gonna stick around a little bit longer. So whatever. So I just said to Mike, make sure there's sandwiches. Right?
all
Make
he
sure there's sandwiches. That's all I care
Sandwiches,
about.
Anne Murray, no hymns. Got it.
No hymns. That's it. Right? And no, I don't want a video montage in the middle of the service. Have it before, have it after. That's fine.
Oh, God.
Right? Yeah.
Friends of the podcast, you've heard it here.
You've heard it here, right? The plans for Lisa Gibson. Hopefully it's still quite a while away.
I think it will be. Yes.
I would imagine it is. So, as we know, it's fall.
Yes.
Trying to have the patience, Samantha, to build on the new fall wardrobe. Right?
Yeah.
It's hard to build on the new fall wardrobe when everything that's out there is what's already in the closet, right? Sweaters, cardigans. Then you get thinking, do I buy it? Do I keep it? What do I do? What do?
You buy it because you
buy
need
it.
clothes.
Because you need clothes. However, I've already gone in the 2 days of sweater weather. I've already changed my sweaters in the morning multiple times.
Why?
Because it clings where I don't want it to cling.
It's gonna cling. Get used to it.
I can't, right? The first day I put it on, I'm like, it seems to not be clinging. I was having a not bad clingy day. Today, which was yesterday, same sweater, different color, because you know I'm that girl. Put it on today. Well, it found a way to cling that it wasn't clinging yesterday.
Really?
I'm like, that was there yesterday.
Do you think maybe it's static?
It didn't feel like static. It felt like fat. It felt like my fat touching my sweater.
I feel sorry for you and for our listeners because this is your struggle every year. And yet you wear a multitude of sweaters.
What else? I need to go to work in a shirt.
Yes, you do. But
what am I going to do? Buy something that tucks in? That's pretty.
Buy a blazer and a tank top and call it your wardrobe.
I am not a blazer girl.
Maybe you need to wrap you want to hide your middle. A blazer would be perfect for that.
I know, but I don't like a blazer.
I feel like you haven't given it a try.
I feel like it's not my style.
No, I feel like you should try.
Oh, look at me just in a blazer, a jaunty, sporty blazer. No. I feel I'm not about a blazer.
And your ankle pant and your little loafer.
Right?
You'd look so sporty.
I'd look so sporty. I'd look like I'm 75, ready to go. Right? Maybe I could just start letting my hair go gray. Fuck you, Samantha. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I'm mad at Old Navy because Old Navy keeps showing me stuff that I like on their website. And then I went to the store. Oh, no, that stuff's not in the store.
Did you not put in your location and it will tell you if it's available?
No.
Oh, God.
No. Nope.
And
I went to the location. I went to the location and I found out it's not available.
Because you have to look on the app first, hey? Like the website. You
Why?
look at the picture and you say, do you want to find it in store? You plug in your little address or your postal code.
I just want to go to the store and get a sweater that I saw in the picture. Shopping's too difficult.
It is very difficult now.
Right?
And
They've made it too hard and expensive. So I'm kind of mad at the Old Navy.
Okay, so should you really be mad at the Old Navy? Or did you not try hard enough to figure out what was and was not in the store?
I didn't know there was a secret to it.
There isn't a secret.
It sounds like a secret. It sounds like a secret world that I don't know about.
There isn't a secret.
Well, it must be. I didn't know that.
It's called read the screen.
Well, I'm not reading my shopping. I don't want to read my shopping. I just want to shop and buy a sweater.
Oh, look at that's pretty. Go to the store. It's not there. Ma'am, if you just, you're going to be that customer. You're that customer.
Then I'm going to say to the lady, why is there a you? If I'm the ma'am, it's right here. You have to go here. Why? No. Mad. I don't like how shopping is. But I do need to find boots.
Oh, God. You know what? The HHG is...
Oh, she's going to BC. She don't care about us now.
She's retired. She should help.
She's retired. No, she's retired. She don't care. She's like, you two are on your own. I'm busy. I'm going to the Marshalls. I'm going to the this. I'm going to that. I'm going to BC. I'm doing all this shit. Right? I'll fit you in where I can. If you don't have shoes by then, I guess that's your problem. You come barefoot. That's what the HHG's thinking right now.
Oh my God.
Right? She's like just busy living her best HHG life right now.
Yes, she is.
Right? Which is kind of good. Okay, so fine. I won't be mad. Fine. I won't be mad at the Old Navy.
All right. You know who we should maybe consider being upset with?
Who?
I think somebody that you quite enjoy.
Oh, I know.
Adam Levine.
I find out he's a dirty birdie.
Well, he might be a dirty birdie.
Dirty bird alert. Dirty bird alert. Dirty bird alert. Dirty bird alert. That's a new segment for the podcast. It's dirty bird alert. Dirty bird alert. I think he's a dirty birdie.
He might be. Yep, for sure.
He's admitting he's a dirty bird.
Yeah, well, he's admitting to flirtatiousness.
Yeah, he's admitting to inappropriate and crossing the line. So, in my opinion, he's admitting to some to some sexting, right? So let's break this down, shall we?
Oh my God! I think and then apparently it's not just the one model.
There's many.
Now there's a couple more that have tagged into this. Hey.
Yeah. So here's the thing, dear Adam Levine. You're married to a beautiful Victoria's Secret model.
Yep.
Whose name I can't pronounce. You have a perfect little life. She's carrying your third child.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, you needed to just kick up the verbiage a little bit, did ya? Right?
Let's get it on.
You needed to do some dirty talk. On your wife, and then, I crossed the line. Oh, I tell you, she's a good sport. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What is the line? What is the line for that?
I don't know.
What is the line?
When they talk about flirtatious and
I'm not, and I know that women do it to men, so I don't want to just, we have men that listen to the podcast. This isn't bashing men.
No, it's not. I think when people do this stuff, there's a lot of stuff happening that we don't know about, right?
Yes.
And it's it's both parties deciding that they're going to engage in this behavior together.
Yes. Yeah.
Personally. Yeah. But however, I think it's, who doesn't win in this situation?
Who?
His wife. His kids. Yeah. They don't win because now they're getting not only is Adam Levine getting dragged through the media, but so is his wife and his children. How unfair is that? Yeah. How unfair is that?
And if I can quote Jerry O'Connell from whatever show it is that he's part of.
He's on the talk.
On the talk.
I think I know what you're going to say.
He said pretty much, why would you put it in writing? Why would you put it in writing?
He goes,
I like, dear Jerry O'Connell, right? Yeah. You're a jackass for saying that because that doesn't make it any better.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't make it any better. But
and
you know
it's no
what?
better if a woman does it either. It's still horrible.
No.
But what's the line? Is it the line? It seems to be a line.
And okay, so there is a line. What is the line? Is it dirty texting? Is he slid apparently into her DMs, I guess, or something like that?
How sexy.
I don't know what that means. Whatever.
I mean either, right? I don't know what sliding into the DM means.
So did he meet her? Did he have relations with her? Did he do more than like a kiss on the cheek when he saw her?
Well, he claimed, it sounds like as though he's saying there was nothing physical.
That's what he's saying, but she's not. I don't think she's saying that.
I don't think she's saying that.
Because I believe the first lady, is her name Summer?
I don't know the names.
I can't remember. She's a TikTok influencer model person. And it went on for a year. In a year, it's more than just texting.
I think it is more than just a random text.
Right?
Or sext. Right?
It just seems odd.
It just seems, and he's in hot water. He's dirty bird, and he's in hot water. And, I just think,
dirty bird.
Right? His wife slapped his pee-pee and is making his life miserable, I'm sure.
Oh, God. You know what? Like, ugh.
Right?
Why?
Why?
It bothers me a little bit because it's like, if you're married and you want to sleep with somebody else, why are you married? If you're not happy with the person you're with, should you not go, okay, if I want to sleep with other people, I should consider not hurting this person more by doing it behind their back.
Right. Yeah.
But they don't. And this goes on. Like, you think over the centuries, we would have stopped this by now.
Right. We would just break it off and move on if that's what you want to do.
We are, as a society, we recreate the same behavior over and over and over again.
We don't ever learn from the mistake, do we?
No. And cheating has been happening for centuries.
But now I think because it's not physical, that seems to be the magic loophole. Is that the loophole?
You honestly believe he didn't touch her?
I don't believe it. I don't know. But even if he didn't, let's just say hypothetically he didn't. Is that the magic loophole? Oh, I didn't do anything with her. Not really. That's not the magic loophole. You talked about wanting to.
I just thought of something. He's not hanging around Blake Shelton anymore, is he?
I don't know. I don't think so.
They're not buddies anymore, hey? Because they were on The Voice together for years, right?
Yeah.
As the originals. Yeah. And they were big buddies. But I don't think Blake Shelton is hanging around Adam Levine. Maybe. Oh, do you think Blake knew?
Are you starting a rumor?
No. Do you think Blake Shelton knew?
Oh, hi. We don't know that.
Oh my God.
We can't know. Don't go there. We don't know that. We're not experts. We did not fact check this. Samantha.
It's just a thought because they don't hang out anymore.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Just saying.
It's hard to say. Okay, enough about that. Dirty bird alert. Dirty bird alert. Dirty bird, right?
Okay. Are we really happy about fall? I just complained about it 10 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
Are we really happy about fall?
Well, I don't know. I look forward more to summer than I do fall. But I'm kind of happy because it's a change.
True.
Right? And by the time, now, what I don't want is I don't want it to be just 15 forever. That makes me mad. Right? I need it to either be cold or hot.
Why does 15 make you mad?
Because I can't do anything, right? I can't go to the beach. Can't go to the lake. It's too cold. Can't sit out on a patio, too cold.
Too cold, yeah.
Right? I'm a woman of extremes.
Apparently.
Right? I just want some extremes in my life, Samantha. I don't know if we're happy.
I'm just, okay, because I
want to be happy.
Well, so do I. I mean, I like fall because I don't mind crisp weather and the leaves changing. It's very pretty, and and the pumpkins are and the pumpkins are out. But I do have to confess.
Oh, what? Are you sexting fall?
No, no. Before the weather turned.
Yeah. Like before it turned to fall?
Before it turned cold.
I'm not going to like this.
I already had everything I could possibly have as pumpkin spice.
You cheated on summer.
I did.
Why did you cheat on summer?
And I loved every minute of it.
Friends
it
of
was
the podcast,
delightful.
She's a dirty bird too. No, why are you cheating on summer?
Because the day that I chose to have a pumpkin spiced latte and a pumpkin spiced scone, just so
threw up
good.
A little bit in my mouth. You went to the Starbucks?
Yes, I did.
Wow, look at you all fancy that way. But you just like going to Starbucks.
No, just, because I was just driving and I'm like,
in the summer, you were just driving in the summer.
And it was warm too, so I was...
You need go get your head checked. Loosen your messy bun. It's too tight on there.
Oh, that's so mean.
I know, right? I'm trying to be mean right now because why would you do that? Why?
Because
you have all of fall.
Because I love pumpkin.
What about pumpkin? What about versus gingerbread?
No, pumpkin all the way. I don't love gingerbread as much as you do.
Oh, and I love gingerbread, and gingerbread gets neglected. Right?
Okay, where did that come from? That felt a little angry.
I feel angry.
We need to Lisa, let's unpack that.
Let's
unpack your
I feel like gingerbread gets kicked to the curb and nobody cares. They bring it out for 6 weeks before Christmas and that's it. Pumpkin, oh my God, pumpkin now we bring out in July because it's a pumpkin. Right? And everything's got pumpkin and everybody loves pumpkin and now you're cheating on summer with pumpkin.
Damn straight.
Oh. You don't love fall.
I do.
You don't.
I do. I love it for its cold weather and the ability to wear a boot,
leggings.
I guess.
You want your leggings?
A boot. And a boot. Oh, there's my Canadian accent.
Right.
And I love Halloween, so.
Well, that's fine, right? We're not quite there. Don't start cheating with Halloween.
Oh my
yet.
God. That's what I like about that's happy fall. Happy fall for me means everything leading up to things I can eat as pumpkin-ish. Right. And then Halloween because I get to see all the cool Halloween stuff out in the stores.
Right. But that God forbid anything Christmas is out yet and all hell breaks loose.
No, I think Christmas is creeping in already.
I know, but the world will go ape shit crazy over that soon. Right? Why is it here already? It's too soon, but don't get me started. That's for another week, I'm sure.
That is for another week.
Okay, I have a story I got to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I told Mike I wasn't going to share it, but I'm going to.
Oh, how come?
Because it's about karma, and it's true what they say about karma, right? It kicks you in the ass.
Uh-oh.
It totally kicks you in the ass. Karma reigns. Karma reigns supreme. Right? So you badmouth something long enough, it's going to bite you in the ass and kick you to the curb.
What happened?
And the Easy Bake Oven happened. So here's what happened, Samantha. We had, how you can buy like the ribs from Montana's?
Yes.
Right? They're delicious, right? You just put them in a cookie sheet, right? You just, in the oven they go for 18 minutes and then they're really yummy and good. Okay. We're trying the Easy Bake Oven, right? Let's do this. I bitched about the Easy Bake Oven since we've got it. We've only used it one time. Oh my God, right? So that's fine. It seems to heat up. Took, 45 minutes to heat up, but that's okay, right? Be a good sport about it. And put them in the pan, just like I did when we had a real oven, like a grown-up oven. Put them in the pan, put them in 18 minutes, set it and forget it, take it out. Oh my God. When I go to take it out, what happens? Those fuckers bubble over. everywhere. They're bubbling over, Samantha. And we live in like a little apartment, right? That we feel, God forbid, the fire alarm goes off, right? Like the anxiety. I open up the stove, the oven door, the Easy Bake Oven door, the smoke. I'm like, holy shit! Holy shit! There's smoke billowing. I'm opening up, Mike's opening up windows, and I'm trying to just, I got the oven mitts like swatting away the smoke.
It showed you. Holy
crap. Oh my God. It treated me like I was its bitch. And it's like, oh, that'll teach you, really? You're going to bitch about me for 6 months?
Oh, no.
And the first time you use it, not only am I going to make your house stinky and smoky, I'm now going to make a job for your husband to have to do, because now he's going to have to clean this fucker. Right? Because there was like the
sauce at the bottom of your oven.
Oh my God, at the bottom. It was everywhere. Everywhere.
Did you not put it in the right kind of like dish? Or
I
pan,
put it in the exact same pan that it went in when it went into the real oven.
Uh-huh.
So what happens with the Easy Bake Oven, because it's child-proof, is that the racks inside, they're not just flat. They got a lip on them, a safety lip.
Oh, I see.
So when I pulled it out, I caught the lip.
Oh, so this was your fault.
Not my fault. Not my fault. Easy Bake Oven's fault. Bad Easy Bake Oven. Bad Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, yeah.
Easy Bake Oven's fault for having a dumb rack. Yeah.
I do believe it got you back.
Oh my God. It was such a mess and so much smoke, but the alarm did not go off.
Oh, good. Good.
I know, right? Because you don't want to be the person living in the apartment that set the alarm off, making everybody go out to the corner.
Yep. Because you're wondering, is it going to come down?
Right. You just, right. At that point, you're hoping, if I set off the alarm, I'm hoping it comes down. Right?
Grab your valuables.
Hoping it's the real deal. It's the only way I'm going to get my way out of this one. Oh, Samantha. It was so crazy.
Oh, that's a good one, Lisa.
I know, right?
Serves you right.
Stupid karma came and got me. Got me. I got something for us.
Okay.
You know how we're adventurous?
No, we're not.
We like to try new things.
No, we don't.
We like to be on the cutting edge of all the new trends.
Oh, no, we do not.
Well, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
And we're going to.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I am no.
Yes, we can.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
We will.
You will.
And we can.
You
Together.
are going to.
We both will.
No, we're not.
Yes, we can.
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 Okay, we have to tell people what I'm saying no to.
Okay, you tell them. Because I'm not saying no to it.
I am.
No, you're not.
Apparently, Lisa wants us to train for the one chip challenge. It's already happening, you dimwit.
I know, right?
It's all over TikTok, apparently. And apparently it's the world's hottest tortilla chip.
It's just one chip.
Packed with chips. It's whatever.
It's one chip in a package.
Ugh. And it's
specially packaged.
Shush. It's the Carolina Reaper Scorpion Pepper combined.
Yeah.
Fuck. The Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper. I am not eating that.
It's one chip.
No.
It's one tortilla chip.
You do it.
You do it.
I am not doing it.
I want us both to.
Make Michelle do it.
No,
well then I'm not doing it either.
Why? Listen, remember we did the hot sauce challenge? We were fine.
No, that was easy compared to this.
We don't know. We haven't tried it.
No, Lisa. No, I am not doing this.
Samantha, everybody's doing it on the TikTok. It's one chip.
Lisa, if everybody was jumping off the bridge for TikTok, would you do that too?
I might contemplate it if I was going to be safe. It's one chip. How bad can one chip be?
Really, really, really bad.
So it
really
turns your tongue blue.
No, it's really bad.
It's hot. It's going to be hot.
No, I'm not doing it.
Right? And they
apparently to win the challenge, you have to wait as long as you can before you wash it down with something to provide relief.
Yeah.
The success is actually at least an hour
Right.
of suffering.
We can do it.
No.
Yes, we can.
No, we're not.
Yes, anything we set our minds to, we can do.
Lisa, I don't like hot things.
I
don't even like jalapenos.
Nobody likes this.
Or
it's just
chipotle.
to say,
or
it's just
anything
to say
like
that we did it.
No.
Comes in great packaging.
No.
Yeah.
You do it. I'll watch you do it.
No, we do it together.
No, my stomach will never survive that.
I don't think it'd be your stomach that'd be the problem.
I think it will be everything. That's the problem. I think it would be everything.
Come on, Samantha.
No, Lisa.
Right?
I will totally watch you do this.
I think the one chip in a container costs $32.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah. Because it's that good of a chip.
No, it's not. It's that much. It's going to burn your tongue. It's going to burn your throat. It's going to burn your stomach. And then it's going to burn your bum.
It's going to burn. Definitely, it's going to burn. It is going to burn all. It's going to burn all those things. Okay. Yes. Yes, it definitely is.
Oh my God. No.
I'm not.
I think you know. This is what I need to do for you. I need to take away TikTok for you. Because you come up with the dumbest shit.
I just see it. And I'm like, hey.
I'm taking away TikTok.
Why can't we give that a try?
No, I'm taking away TikTok.
Right? We're always saying, let's get more views.
No, not
right?
That way.
So let's do it. Let's do it.
Not that
let's
way.
Do it.
No.
So I got a great surprise yesterday. I went to your favorite store, the Shoppers Drug Mart.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Had to buy some cover up.
No, look at you.
And it was on sale for $5.99.
Oh my God, you
So
splurged.
I got two. Right? Because that's a good deal, right? Normally it's $12.99.
Was it Bonnie Bell? Like, what are you buying for $5.99?
I think it's either Bonnie Bell or Cover Up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's one of those, right? And I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, this stuff never goes on sale. It never goes on sale.
Uh-huh.
So I bought two. It's going to last me a long time. But then it got me thinking, why is makeup so complicated? Right? Like eyeshadow, right? I like to get my new browns. So my new set of browns is called Chai Latte. But why do they got to put... why? God. Right? So I figure Chai Latte with my eyeliner, which is Simmer Brown now. And right? That's what it's called, Simmer Brown now. But why do they have to put like some of the eyeshadow that has the sparkly stuff and some doesn't? Why they got to make it so complicated? I don't want the sparkly stuff.
Because you're not a complicated makeup person.
No, I'm not.
No. There are people that put on layers of lotion before they even put on a smidge of like cover up. And then they concealer, and then they pat and they buff and they bronze, they like blush.
I use a foam. Like I use a foam, like that foam thing to cover it, like to blend it in, I guess.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like the rest of the gals.
You are. Okay.
Right? But I sure as hell don't do all that other stuff.
No.
No, right?
I barely do stuff too. So it's like, it just looks too complicated. My life in the morning can't be more than a half an hour.
You used to do all that. You used to put on a green layer.
No, I don't do that.
You don't do the green anymore?
No, I don't.
No. I remember when you used to do the green.
This face will just have to be what it is.
Well, that's the thing, right? Exactly. I agree. Because now it's just getting so complicated. It's getting a little bit much, right?
You know what? You know what is getting complicated?
What?
But it could be fun.
Okay, what?
Charcuterie boards. They're getting a little bit of a bump.
I saw the character boards are getting a revamp.
It's called a Butterboard.
I like the idea of a Butterboard.
What?
Butterboard. Butterboard. That also was all over the TikTok. Right? So don't take away the TikTok.
Yes, it's a new TikTok sensation. Apparently a woman at Justine Snacks created it and it got over 1.76 million views or 7.6 million views.
It looks delightful. So all they're doing, Samantha, is they're just taking, like, we can do this at the Boom Baby Bakery and Cafe, right?
Oh, for
they're
sure.
just taking the character board, like the physical board, the character board. They're putting a little piece of parchment, and friends of the podcast, that's like a wax paper, just so you know. Okay, they're taking a little piece of parchment because it makes it easier to clean.
Yes.
And then they're just taking good old butter, and everybody loves butter. And they're just smearing it on the parchment, and then they're just putting shit on it. Like, some people are putting some spices. You decide, pretty much. It's really willy-nilly.
It is. Hers looked really good, though I could do without the figs, but whatever.
But
it
right?
looked pretty darn good. And then you get some bread, and you slather
take a yummy
butter.
piece of bread with the butter. Like I picture, although, if I recall, do you remember, you're going to have to think back a little bit. We had a podcast episode where we kind of talked a little bit about this, remember? And I was saying how we were talking about how we were putting butter on crackers.
Yes.
And I said I'd actually taken it one step further, and I was putting on my butter, I was putting a little bit of chili powder.
Oh.
I may have secretly invented the Butterboard. I may have invented Butterboards and just never told anybody. Right? And Justine Snacks listened to an old podcast and thought, hey, that sounds delicious, Lisa and Sam.
Oh my God.
And as usual, somebody took our idea, gave us no kudos.
Nope, no kudos whatsoever.
And is now the founder of Butterboards and Inc. or something like that. Crazy, right?
I don't think she's got a corner on Butterboards, but
I don't know. But I'm just saying, remember, I was doing individual Butterboards.
On a piece of cracker.
On a piece of cracker, right? I was doing the individual Butterboards. Right?
Oh my God, that's what we could do at the Boom Baby Bakery.
Individual.
They could be like little wooden
make
boards.
Make your own Butterboard.
Yes. We give them the spices. They do whatever they want.
Make that shit up.
Make it up. Make it up.
Figure it out, right? So we will take back what once was ours.
All right.
And we'll just continue with that. How about that, Samantha?
I think that's a great idea, Lisa.
Yeah, right?
You know what I think?
I invent everything first.
Yes, you do.
Right.
You know what we could do to make ourselves a little bit happier, though?
What?
We could get rid of a social app.
You think that's going to make us happier?
Yeah, because less time on your phone, right? Won't burn your brain.
Huh.
Won't suck the energy out of you.
Huh.
What app do you think you could live without?
None. Pinterest. I could live without Pinterest.
Okay, but is there one that you could absolutely not live without? Like you have to have it?
Yeah, all of them.
No,
the rest of them.
You only get to pick one.
I only get to pick one?
Yeah,
oh.
You only get to pick one.
I really love the TikTok.
Oh.
Because I find TikTok, I'm getting a little bit of news too, right?
Oh, I see.
But I also really love the Twitter. And I really, really, I could live without Instagram.
Okay.
Kicking it to the curb.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. I'm keeping Twitter, Facebook, and the TikTok.
No, this wasn't have 4, kick 1.
Oh, okay. I kick Instagram and I kick the Pinterest. Gone.
No, that wasn't it.
Still, that's not the question? No?
When have you ever used Pinterest?
Well, that's the thing, right? It's not my favorite. I don't like it. Are
you making Pinterest boards? Do you
I'm
have
not bored. I'm not
do you have
pinning.
like, I'm going to make Butterboards, so I'm going to have a Pinterest board about
I have no
Butterboards?
pins. I have no pins to speak of. No, I am not. That's why it seems like a pretty obvious one to me to get rid of.
Okay.
Right? I have no connection to the Pinterest. What about you, smartass?
I would probably want to keep Instagram and everything else can go away.
Yeah, because that's your favorite is Instagram. Why? I don't know.
Because it's got pretty pictures.
Right. I just like to look at pictures.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
I don't really get that. You know what we tried? we finally tried the KFC chips.
So did I.
Oh, okay. So let's compare notes, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
You go first.
No, you go first. You go.
Okay, so we tried them. All right, so Shauna Foster tried them.
Yes.
And I think it was positive, wasn't it?
Yes, I think she liked them.
I think that they liked them. Most people were like raving about them. So the Gibsons tried them. I don't know. I did not taste KFC. I tasted giblet gravy.
Really?
I tasted the gravy from the KFC on them.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. You?
Well, when I ate them, initially, I didn't feel like I was tasting much, but then it left an aftertaste of the original spices. So
and a
it's
good
not
aftertaste or a bad one?
No, like good. But to be honest, it's not something I don't think I would ever purchase again, though.
I would never purchase them again either.
No.
No. I don't know what all the rage is. I don't think they taste like 11 herbs and spices. No. At all. But you've had like the KFC gravy, right?
Yeah. It does kind of
tastes like the gravy.
Uh-huh.
It's the giblet gravy.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
But I mean,
I'm giving them a thumb, like the edible.
Yeah.
Edible. But I'm giving them a thumbs down if I'm going to have to pick.
Is it because it's just different and like who would have thought KFC? Okay, what else is out there though? What else is the other kind of chip that people are eating that's very bizarre?
Oh, there's a bunch of new ones. There's a new one. It's like a roasted Brussels sprout chip.
That's it. The Brussels sprouts.
I think that would be delightful.
I'd be curious.
Mm-hmm. And I just saw there's one for a spicy dill pickle chip.
No.
Oh, right. Hi, miss. I'm not even going to do the one chip test.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like both of those. I'm curious about the Brussels sprouts one, right? Because I like that taste.
Yes, that's true.
Right. I don't know how that crosses over to a chip.
No, I don't.
Because I don't know. And then like sometimes I just think, dear chips, maybe should we just leave you alone? There's lots of flavors. Do we need more?
Apparently.
I feel like after all dressed, it was like, okay, we're going to give you all dressed. We didn't even really need it, but it turned out okay. We're going to give you that. There really hasn't been an okay chip after all dressed, has there?
No. Well, and then they do like sour cream and cheddar or like a mesquite. Oh, I like a mesquite barbecue.
I don't think I'm a fan of a mesquite.
I am.
Tastes too smoky.
No.
Too mesquite for me.
Too mesquite
for me, I think, Samantha. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, okay, speaking of food, your one has to go, Lisa.
It wasn't mine. It wasn't mine this week.
Okay, whose was it?
It was Brenda's.
Brenda
Kirk's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was hers.
Apparently it was all about the letter K.
Letter K, right?
And who knew?
I'm giving her this one, but people are having fun with it.
They were, but who knew that they just liked king crabs quite as much as one? I never would have thought that.
And I just thought that crab was, I didn't know that it was like, not the king crab. I didn't know that there was like, but the other crab is better.
And then there's like soft shell crab and.
Like, I don't like any of the crab, but that's just me, right?
And apparently kettle corn was not high on the list of anyone.
I enjoy kettle corn.
And people kick kiwis, and I agree with the kiwis. I'm not a fan of kiwis.
They're a lot of work, and it's just a weird-looking fruit, right?
They taste bleh.
But why are we kicking a Kit Kat, people?
Oh,
there's no need to we never need to kick a Kit Kat, right? It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
There's nothing wrong with a Kit Kat. Calm down, people.
Nothing. So that was fun. I had a good time with that.
It was a really good time.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Oh, and what the other thing we want too is we want people to send us if they have questions for Lisa and Sam. Right?
Yes.
Maybe you got a question about a podcast. Maybe you got a question about something that we asked that we talked about. Maybe you got just like a random question. Send us a message. Send it in. We want to get to know you.
Yes. But speaking of that, you can connect with us on Facebook, which is I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam. If you haven't joined the group, please join the group. It's lots of fun. Instagram is I Shake My Head. Twitter is I_Shake My Head, along with TikTok is the same thing, I_Shake My Head. We have Patreon. If you like what you hear, you can go to patreon.com/I Shake My Head. And for as little as $2 a month, you get the episode early, an extra episode every month, and there are no ads in that. And also we have ishakemyhead.threadless.com, where you can get some I Shake My Head swag.
Yeah, who doesn't need a little swag?
Right?
Okay, Samantha. Okay, so remember, how, it was quite a while ago when I revealed that I can catch big tuna?
No, you can't.
Right, remember, I go out on the ship, on the ocean.
What ship? What ship are you going on in the middle of the prairies?
In the ocean, when I'm near the ocean.
When near the ocean?
Fine. If I was near the ocean, I would go.
Big I, big
I would go on the ship to catch the tuna and find out how much money a piece of it would cost. Remember, I Can Catch Big Tuna. Remember, I love that show. It was so fun. There's a group from Japan, a group of women, and they have founded this movement, I guess, and it's called Girls Who Fish.
Cool.
And it's where women are at the helm of fishing boats. Newfoundland has also adapted this same thing, because why is it such a male-dominated profession? Why can't women fish?
Women can fish. My mom loves to fish.
Right? Why can't they fish on a boat?
I don't know.
Why can't they catch the tuna?
They can.
Of course they can.
Of course they can.
They can do anything they want to do. They want to eat a spicy hot taco chip? No. They can eat a spicy hot taco chip. Anything women want to do, we are told we can do.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So to me, I think that's awesome, because I think that there's so many professions that seem to be male dominated. And I get that there's some that women, maybe we're not strong enough to always do all of the same things, but I feel we can fish.
I feel we can fish.
I feel we can fish. I feel we can fish, Sam. Right?
It's just always been men, and that doesn't mean that it should continue to be so.
Right.
And it's good to see these women. They're out and about and getting their fish on. That's cool.
They've evolved. They're evolving that profession.
That's cool. Maybe they maybe they have a different way of doing it. That would be kind of innovative, right?
I don't know. Maybe, right? I'm sure that they must find new ways to do everything. They're always finding new ways to evolve, right? But you know what we haven't done? You know what we haven't evolved? We haven't really evolved enough the chicken finger kids. We need to evolve the chicken finger kids.
Why, as a single person, are you worried about the chicken finger kids?
Because I feel that the chicken finger kids don't eat anything else, just chicken fingers.
You should just be happy they eat.
I saw this when I was on holidays with my sister's kids, who are not really kids anymore. Mm-hmm. They're young adults, and every restaurant will get chicken fingers. Why are we only eating chicken fingers still?
Because
why have we not gotten out of our chicken finger years?
Because they're not adventurous in their taste buds yet. They haven't experienced the world.
What did we do before chicken fingers? We didn't grow up with chicken fingers.
No, we didn't.
We did not have chicken fingers, right?
We grew up with those, with the Swanson microwavable meals. We
had a TV dinner, and we had pressed meat with macaroni and cheese in it. That's what we grew up with, right? Yes. These kids get chicken fingers and fries.
Yeah.
We had weenie beanie. Right? We had weenie beanie. Right? And we evolved and got the hell out of Dodge as soon as we could.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Most of us as adults don't want to still keep eating this food.
I think you're poo-pooing things here a little bit.
I'm poo-pooing.
As a child, do you remember being more adventurous in your food?
Well, I'm not adventurous as an adult.
No, but I don't remember as a child being very adventurous in my food. I had to eat whatever my mother put on the table for us.
Right.
So whatever that food. But again, we probably did have chicken fingers at one point when we were older. Maybe. Probably.
Right.
But my mom always, for the most part, we had home cooked meals. Nothing was frozen or anything like that, right?
Maybe that's the difference.
So I don't think I, as a young adult, got very adventurous either until I became older and realized, oh my God, there's so much more out there.
Right. There's so many more good things.
Right?
Right.
But to your nieces and nephews' point, your sister and her husband are good cooks.
They're good cooks.
They're really good.
Really good cooks. Why are you eating chicken fingers?
They're really good.
Yeah. Why are you having chicken fingers? Right? Evolve. Get past the chicken fingers, kids.
Give them another
time.
5 years or so.
Maybe. I don't know. It just seems like as though at some point we should be moving past chicken fingers.
It could be texture. It could be taste. It could be, I don't want to eat that. Like, who knows why kids
don't get me wrong, right? Like, I love a good plum sauce.
You eat chicken fingers.
I do, because but I eat it because I like the plum sauce or the dill dip, right? That's why.
Oh my God.
Solely because of that.
I think as an adult that you picking on the chicken finger kids is a little ironic, so.
I'm just saying it's time to move on.
Oh, okay,
it's
Lisa.
Time to move on.
If you're asking them to move on, you need to move on.
Well, I will take it. I will take that under advisement, Samantha. How about that?
Okay. But you know what? I think someone should have advised Justin Trudeau to not sing karaoke in the hotel where he was staying in London.
The country is torn. So friends of the podcast, right? Because I know we have a lot of listeners that aren't from Canada. Justin Trudeau is the Canadian Prime Minister. He was in Britain for Queen Elizabeth's funeral. And somebody caught him on tape or on whatever it is now, I don't know, but videoed him singing Bohemian Rhapsody at the karaoke bar at a very swanky hotel.
Uh-huh.
So let's break it down. What's so bad about it?
He looks ridiculous.
He does look ridiculous. He totally does. Because he's trying to be operatic.
Yeah, because, okay.
Easy come, easy go. Right, you can tell he was trying to get the warble.
Yeah, I just feel like you're my prime minister. Can you please act your freaking age? So, can you act like a man who controls the freaking country? Right.
And it's funny. So Sid Cicero, he used to be a sports announcer and then he moved to City TV. He does breakfast TV. And he went on quite the rant. He's very outspoken. He went on quite the rant, which made perfect sense to me. And he's like, this is our guy. Boris Johnson, that is a moron, who's a moron, not caught singing at the karaoke bar. The Chancellor of Germany, not singing at the karaoke bar. This guy not singing at the karaoke bar. This woman not singing at the karaoke bar. Our guy, our Prime Minister, Canada's the largest member of the Commonwealth. Joe Biden not singing at the karaoke bar. Justin Trudeau belting out songs at the karaoke bar.
Yeah.
And he's like, and that's on taxpayers' dollars.
Yes.
Right? I don't know. I'm torn. There's a part of me that thinks he didn't really do anything wrong.
He didn't, but he looks ridiculous.
Right? So it's that.
From that standpoint, is this who you want to listen to and believe that he knows what the hell he is talking about?
Right.
I don't want to know what he does in his spare time.
I guess that's it, right? Like, you want to have fun, then you go in private, you make sure everybody's confiscated the phones.
Then you rent a hall, you get a piano, and you sing to the people that can tolerate you.
Right.
Right?
Maybe not at the hotel lobby. Of the Queen's city.
It's embarrassing because
it is embarrassing.
He doesn't look like a leader of a country. Oh my
God. He doesn't, right? And of a somewhat powerful country too, right?
But no offense.
That's our guy.
Stop it.
Right? Exactly.
I saw this and I'm like, I am so
embarrassing.
Little me, pissant person in Saskatchewan whose vote doesn't count for shit in a federal election.
Right.
Has to bear witness to your embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
I don't need that in my life. I don't need to carry your guilt and shame.
Right? I don't need to carry your embarrassment.
Because now people are going to be like, oh, you're Canadian. So I heard about your... Don't talk about it.
Was it your prime minister who at the Queen's... Yes, it totally was.
Now we're answering for him.
Right.
He doesn't know what he did to the people of Canada.
He doesn't, because he's like, I was just singing. It was a classy bar. I wasn't drunk. I wasn't dancing on the piano. I was just singing like you would sing to Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, but the difference is I'm not the prime. So when I sing, it's getting hot in here. I'm not the prime minister of the country. Nobody cares what I sing, right?
No.
That's the difference. So you're right, Mr. Prime Minister. It's not that you did anything wrong, but you looked ridiculous, and that's a little embarrassing.
And now we have to bear that. You should not unload that onto the citizens of Canada.
Exactly.
No.
True
offense.
True that, Samantha.
True that.
But
you know what I do have I don't know what this means. I don't know. I have so many questions around Nick Cannon and
oh my God,
his ability to have many children.
How about wrap it up?
Several different women.
Wrap it up, Nick Cannon.
He had his 9th child from another woman, and apparently he has had 4 kids.
He has a harem.
Listen, he has had 4 kids with 3 different women in 1 year. 4 kids, 3 different women, 1 year.
Wow, hey?
What the hell?
Keep it in your pants.
9 kids, 6 women, and that includes Mariah Carey.
Wow, hey?
And she don't want nothing to do with this.
No.
But that's 3 different women in 1 year. What the hell are you doing, dude?
He's building his own society.
Is this like a baseball team? Is that what happens when you have enough people to build a baseball team?
It's weird and creepy.
I have a question. Is this his weird way of? Is this his? Oh, I'm going to say it. Is this his version of polygamy?
It could be. Could be. I don't know. It's just weird. The average person doesn't do that shit, man. The average guy don't do that. Right? They don't do that. So I don't know. Is he a Duggar? Is he like a relative of the Duggars?
I don't know. He's charismatic. He's on the Masked Singer again this year. You know, he's got a great career.
Where does he find the time?
I don't know.
Right? Like
a lot of kids, man.
Weird. It's weird, Samantha.
I don't know. Like I was just.
It's just weird. Be concerned. Be very concerned. It's just weird. It's just really weird, I think. Eh?
And I think, that's great. Maybe 9 children with like 2 people, not 6 people.
Even 9 children with 2 people. That's a lot of friggin' children. Why are you having so many babies?
I don't know.
Right? I don't know. I mean, I get that he's got the money, but still, right?
I'm just saying.
Like, I probably couldn't list off 9 people that I know, let alone, like, procreate them, make them, right?
Right.
No, he needs some help. He needs a self-help group. Right? He needs something. He's crazy. Hey, do you ever wonder if you could pick a person or a thing and be like a day in the life of, what would you do?
I want to be a day in the life of a butterfly.
Of a butterfly?
Yeah.
Why a butterfly?
Because you can fly anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. And you're pretty. You got lots of colors.
You're pretty with colors.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's probably summertime or spring.
Well, it should be, or else you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
I always thought I would like to be a fish.
You want to be caught by the girls in the boat?
I just want to be a fish in like a fish tank that just swims around. I want to be like Dory, or whatever. Was that her name? Dory?
Yes.
I just want to have short-term memory and just think that everything is great and wonderful every time I see it. Oh, wow. That's what I want. No, that's what I want.
Oh my God.
I just want to be a fish.
You want to be a fish with no
I just want to
memory.
be a fish with no memory, right? And everything is just new, right? An amnesia fish, a fish with no memory.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I want to be.
That's
That's
weird,
what I wanna
Lisa.
Well, butterfly's a little weird too, Sam.
No, it's not.
Seems a little bit weird too. Right? I'm just saying.
Okay, so Kelly Clarkson received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I saw that.
She's done a lot of stuff, eh?
She has. She really has.
So crazy.
Yeah,
And
she's pretty popular.
Yeah, and she invited the original judges, Cowell, Abdul, and Randy Jackson.
Oh, to it. Really, yeah. I mean, I guess that she did get her start because of that show, right?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess, does she deserve a star? I guess.
Well, why don't we like her?
We just don't.
Can
we just leave it at that?
That's not a reason.
It's a good reason. We just don't like her.
I watched her talk show.
But we don't like it. Did you like it?
I didn't mind it.
Y'all liked it? Y'all liked it?
I don't mind her. Why don't we like her? People like her. She got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I know, but we just don't like her. Can we just stick with that? We don't like her.
No.
You like her better than Drew Barrymore?
I think I like them equally.
No, come on.
Why, you like Drew Barrymore more?
Yeah, for sure. Kelly Clarkson and her big belt buckle. She's like the friendly giant. Look up, way up, and I'll call Rusty. Why is she dressing like that? Why does she look like that?
Oh my God.
That's part of my issue. She looks like the friendly giant.
Oh my God. You just pulled on your judgy pants pretty hard there.
I did, right? I don't believe she needs to be cinched in the middle.
I think it's not up to you.
Right? It gives me a little bit of rage. The fact that they cinch her up in the middle with a big 1970s belt from the Friendly Giant.
Calm down.
Right? I don't understand it. I don't love her. I never have. Ever. I'm not going to. I'm not giving in.
All right.
Sorry. I can't do it.
And this is, you think that Drew Barrymore dresses better for her talk show?
I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about how Drew Barrymore dresses. I think Drew Barrymore is just a better talk show. Her dressing doesn't seem to quite offend me the same way. And you're right. It's very judgy. People, don't at me, please. Don't at me. If you are a person who wears a belt cinched in the middle, I'm sorry. It's a free world. Feel free to wear it, but maybe you shouldn't. It's not a good look. It's not a good look on her. You like that look on her?
It looks fine.
You think she looks fine with her friendly giant belt?
It's not always
It's always a friendly giant belt.
Oh my God.
Samantha.
Calm down.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about not liking her.
Apparently.
Okay, but I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking of this the other day. It's a little bit weird, okay? So bear with me.
Uh-huh.
You know how we can you know how we can be messy and live in our own mess?
Yes.
Right? Oh, I should clean, but nobody's coming over, so it's okay if it's a little dustier. We do that, right? That's human nature to do that.
We do, yes.
Does the same go for our living in our own stink?
Oh my God.
Does the same, I'm just curious, right?
Yes, it could be.
Let's just say, hypothetically, you go to the bathroom and you do a number 2. Is it different that it's your number 2?
What do you mean by that?
Is it your own stink? Is it different?
If it was somebody else who went to the bathroom?
Yeah, before you, right? Say you go into a public washroom and it's oh shit, that's nasty.
Uh-huh.
Right? We're not happy with that.
No,
living in that stink.
But if you left that stink.
But if it's your own stink, are we all okay with it?
Apparently.
Because it's ours.
Because it's ours.
Because it's ours?
Because we own it.
Because we own it? That's mine in there? That's my smell? Right? That's what I'm saying. I just was thinking about that. Right? If you're at home and it's your stink, do you care if you spray?
Probably not.
Right, because it's just you and your stink.
It's just you and your stink.
It's your stink.
Is the same thought process for when you let one go?
Same type of thing, right? Do you care?
No.
No, because it's just your...
You just
Your
got up off the
stink.
couch and your body just decided to release a lot of air.
Air? No, right? Because it's just your stink.
It's just your
So
stink.
I was wondering about that, right? Like we live in our own mess, but should we live in our own stink?
I think you're proving that people do live in their own stink.
I think that they do, but maybe but should we be? That's the question.
What are you gonna do? Always carry a can of spray with you and like spray everywhere you go?
But we know that it's kind of wrong because, right, when we go into a public place, we don't want to be the person that leaves that stink.
Do we care? We don't know anybody who goes into the public washroom with us.
So at a restaurant, you're going to go into a public washroom, leave that stink? No.
Do you have are you carrying something with you to take away the stink? Just in case?
I am not making that stink there. I'm saving my stink just for home. Right?
Oh, that's right. You can control your bodily functions quite easily.
We've worked hard on that.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm just saying, right?
Okay. Yeah. Because when I thought, yeah. Because for me, living in your own stink means like you haven't washed for a few days and you can live with your own smell.
That's another part of your stink, right?
Uh-huh.
You feel good with that? Not you per se, but in general, like, should we live or do you think we're okay with it?
I think that if you're not feeling well and you can't muster the energy to like take a shower, you just suck it up, buttercup, right?
Then we don't care, right?
No, but
because sometimes we can't smell our stink.
No, we can't.
Except I will say this, when I had my heart attack, I remember being in the hospital and I was getting some tests done and I could smell me and I'm like, oh God, that's me. I can smell me. It's time we need to address this because now I can officially smell my stink and I'm not excited about that anymore. Right? Right? It's like when you've been like so sick and you've been like lying in bed and you finally can see the back of your head. Whoa, we need to fix this. I can now see what the back of me looks like and I'm not excited.
Right.
Right? I think that's part of getting better, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right? I mean, like, because I think we make exceptions and then we just kind of like it's like our house, right? Oh, who's coming? Nobody. You're right. Nobody's coming. Right? I don't know. It just was something I was just curious about. Sorry.
It was weird.
It might be weird. I didn't say it wasn't going to not be weird.
So basically, are you saying that you live in your own mess and your own stink?
No, not me.
You were very quick to say no, not me.
Yeah, well, because I don't really come with a lot of stink, right? Because I'm not very gassy to start off with.
But stink can be other things too.
Well, I shower. And don't make me defend myself.
There was that one day where you didn't shower your hair.
Yeah, one day. Oh, you tell me you wash and shower your hair every single day? No, you don't, Messy Bun. You do not, Messy Bun. Miss Messy Bun, you take days off too. Don't tell me differently. Pinocchio, I see your nose growing. Right?
Poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear.
Yeah, we better end this topic before it just becomes a big fist fight.
Okay, I'm going to go to something more friendly.
Okay, sorry, friends.
Because somebody actually asked us some questions.
Yeah, they listened to the end of the podcast.
They listened to the end
of the
podcast.
I appreciate that.
We want you guys to ask us questions or give us things to talk about. So Carol, friend of the podcast, sent us some questions.
Okay.
So Carol, she watches a show with this person named Griff who travels across Canada making a TV series.
Cool.
And apparently this past week he was in our province, Lisa, Saskatchewan.
Nice.
She says it's so beautiful but flat.
True.
True dat, friend. True dat.
True dat. True dat.
We do have some hills-ish, mountains-ish towards the south, but it's pretty flat. Yeah. But after listening to last week's podcast, she had some questions.
Okay.
She asks, have you always lived in Saskatchewan?
Am I answering first?
Yes, Lisa, you're answering first.
I have not always lived in Saskatchewan. I actually from Ontario. So I'm from a little town called Stayner, Ontario, not too far from Toronto. That's where I'm originally from. And then I came to Saskatchewan in 2000 when I met my husband.
That's true.
And Samantha, what about you?
I actually was born in Oliver, British Columbia. It's a very small town in the Okanagan Valley. It's beautiful there. And I moved to Saskatoon when I was in the middle of grade 5. So like when I was around 11 or 12.
Okay.
And we've been here ever since.
Good question.
Uh-huh. So basically we're transplants in Saskatchewan.
Yeah. We love Saskatchewan. Through other reasons,
I suppose.
Right?
There was apparently a debate during the program about different residents pronouncing Saskatchewan differently. How do you pronounce it?
I say Saskatchewan.
I say Saskatchewan as well. I'm not sure how else you would say Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan.
I think some people enunciate it more.
Oh, is it a win or a wan?
Oh, it's a wan. Saskatchewan.
But I say Saskatchewan. I say Saskatchewan.
I say one. I'm from Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
I think I break mine up more than you do.
I think, I think she might have a point.
Yeah, so I think I break mine up. I think I'm from Saskatchewan.
And I'm from Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
I end it with either an I or an E. Like that's where I'm going.
And I'm like Saskatchewan.
That's okay because people think I pronounce Osoyoos wrong. So everyone corrects me.
My sister who lives there thinks you do.
I can't undo what I grew up with.
I don't know. My sister who grew up there and lives there disagrees with you wholeheartedly.
I know. Everyone does.
I'm like, okay, we're not having this fight, guys.
Because people say Osoyoos and I say Osoyoos.
Oh, I don't know. I don't pronounce it.
So,
I don't.
Anyways. That's
so I say Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Saskatchewan.
Fun. Saskatchewan.
Oh God! This is now what we're gonna do. Awesome. Right? Thanks, Carol.
It's like tankini, 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 tankini. And then you don't know how you say it anymore.
Tankini,
tankini, tankini, tankini, tankini.
Oh my God!
Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan. Well, that was fun. Good questions.
Yes, please, guys, give us questions. This is great. We like this. So
thank you so much.
Ask away. We'll do our best to answer.
Now, my only question back to her would be, why did your friend not contact I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam, tell us they were in the city?
I think he's a big TV personality person, so maybe he doesn't know about us.
Okay.
It's not her friend. Time. It's just a TV show she was watching.
Oh, okay. I thought it was her friend.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I gotcha. I'm back.
All right, Lisa. Back. Circle back.
Sorry.
Circle back.
It's all back. It's been a tough week, friends.
Lisa, what's making you shake your head this week?
Samantha, I'm shaking my head at myself this week. Do you want to know why?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I don't know how I'm going to find time to add another new TV show into my fall lineup.
And what might the new show be?
I want to really watch The Patient, right, with Steve Carell.
How can you not fit another show in?
Because I watched so many. All the Chicagos just came back. New Amsterdam's back. The Good Doctor's coming back. Oh, my God.
New Amsterdam was fabulous.
I haven't seen it yet, so hush. Right? Like they're all back.
If you took out one of the Chicagos, because frankly, would you miss it? You could. I would
miss it. You are anti-Chicagos.
They're boring.
They're not boring.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They're boring.
They're not. I'm not sure how. So I'm shaking my head at my fall lineup because I'm like, and then I got my baseball and I got my news and the whole bit, right?
You are so busy. How do you keep up?
It's hard, right? And then go to bed in good time so I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the next day. Not easy being me. I'm shaking my head at that. What about you? What are you shaking your head at this week?
I'm shaking my head at how Grey's Anatomy can stay on the air for 102 years or seasons, and New Amsterdam is done after 5.
Why is it done? Like, is this the last year?
Yes, this is the last season. Season 5 is the last season.
But that's like all the new trend, right? It's like This Is Us finished in 6 years. Why? Who says there's not more storyline?
Grey's Anatomy has like 2 of the original cast left.
Right, exactly.
And it carries on for 112 seasons. Yeah. And New Amsterdam, which is just really, frankly, getting rolling.
Yeah.
Is going to be done this year.
Right? People watch Survivor season 42.
And The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. 25 million years for that.
Yeah. But all of a sudden they just decide a story is done.
And it's a good show.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't understand that either. I'm shaking my head at that too.
Because I got mad.
Did you get mad? Because it started off good, right?
Because I'm like, it's really good. And then I find out it's final. Oh, stop it.
Right.
Stop it.
That's how I felt with This Is Us, right? I started watching it in season 4. And then all of a sudden it was done in 6. I'm like, really? I was just really buying into it all.
You know what you could do is you could go back to the beginning.
No, I don't care about that anymore. I'm over it. I don't have a fall show to cry to, so I'm still on the hunt for that if anybody has any ideas, right? I don't have a fall 2022 crying show.
We'll see if we can find you one.
I'm going to need one, right? I'm going to need one. I need that weekly cry. It's really good for me. Right? Without there being like a physical death or a tragedy in my life.
Exactly.
Right? I like to cry vicariously through others. Right?
It's so weird.
That's how I do it, though. That's how I do it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
vicariously
Samantha.
through others. All right.
That's what I'm doing.
All right, guys. So again, we'll mention we want your feedback on what we talk about. So send your comments to ishakemyhead@gmail.com, or you can Facebook direct message us, or even through Instagram as well. That's how we got some of our last stuff from Carol and Brenda. So just, let us know topics, questions.
Anything.
Roll them on out.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
And we'll mention you on the podcast. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
We want to say thank you to John Domingo. He is the best kept secret in podcasting. Stop with the look.
I can't even this week. I can't even.
Lisa, you need a nap.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week, Samantha. It's been a long week, but it's been a very eventful, good week.
Yes, it has.
A lot of reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So a lot of reflection. So the next time you see me, I will be pretty with shorter hair.
And then the cycle starts again.
Then we join that cycle back in progress. Right? Exactly. All right, Samantha, anything else?
No, I'm good.
I think that's it for the week then.
All righty.
All right. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
Who's a pretty girl? I'm a pretty girl.